Did RFK Jr. lie about his support for dietary supplements with this new move he's making against the FDA? RFK announced plans to try to change a long-standing quote-unquote loophole in the framework that regulates how companies bring food, chemicals, dietary supplement ingredients to market. This is called the GRAS loophole. GRAS meaning generally recognized as safe. This is a certification that is required for companies to bring an ingredient to market. There are two ways to bring an ingredient like this to market with GRAS. One is submitting all of your information to the FDA, which could be potentially proprietary, and a lot of people don't want to give up all of that information. The other way, which is considered to be a loophole, is doing self-affirmed GRAS, where the company puts together a panel of experts who go through the safety information and certify that it is generally recognized as safe. The problem with that concept for many people is going to be the lack of transparency. There is no database of the information on self-affirmed GRAS certifications, but you can find the good day notifications for people who received a notification of GRAS certification when submitting to the FDA. NutriIngredients had a great article with a bunch of different comments from different experts. Daniel Fabricant, who's been on our podcast before, had a great one here where he talks about how it's this exploratory stage about how to improve this process, which I like this take a lot because I think that a lot of us agree that the current situation that we deal with dietary supplements is not perfect, and we would like to improve it. We do need to change some things. And he notes we should not rush to panic. That is what makes bad policies, when we rush to panic and argue. We should talk about what can be improved and work together to improve it in the right direction. Here's an incredible example. If you know Dynamine, an amazing ingredient from Compound Solutions, we had a podcast back in 2019 about their self-affirmed GRAS certification that allowed them to start using Dynamine in all sorts of different huge distribution. Dynamine is one of the greater known ingredients in the sports nutrition market, an ingredient that got out into the mainstream and became known. And that was a lot in due to their ability to get self-affirmed GRAS and get it out into the market without doing all the submission and dealing with the FDA on their GRAS certification. A lot of people will look at this as a loophole to exploit, and I'm not saying that nobody has used it as a loophole, but there are a lot of situations where some very trustworthy companies have used self-affirmed GRAS as a way to get a product onto market. The best path forward is a more transparent situation where we still allow brands and companies to create ingredients and have a path to market, but I do think that some transparency could be injected in here so that more people could look at the information and see what they did to come to these conclusions.